Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a little comparison of two different cushion foundations. Now, I just recently got into the idea of cushion foundations. I spoke about this in a beauty blab a little while ago about the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion, which I didn't really see a purpose in a cushion foundation, and so that's why I'd never tried them, because you get way less product in one of these than you do a normal foundation, and it's pretty much like the same price as a, whatever the foundation is, I mean, this is obviously cheaper because it's drugstore, but you get half of an ounce in here, and normally you get about an ounce of, in a foundation, and so I didn't really see the purpose. But then I realized that I liked the idea of this for days where I was going to do something really quick, because I could actually use this sponge that comes in it, because I do like applying it with this. A lot of people apply it with their brush or their beauty sponge, and to me, I don't really see the point. I mean, it is a more natural, kind of skin-like foundation, but I just didn't really see the point in doing it that way. However, using this, I could do a very quick, light foundation kind of makeup on a day where I just wanted to pop something on and it would look very natural. I could touch it up easily throughout the day, because you could of course bring this with you and have the little sponge. And so I kind of understood the point of them, or at least how it could be good for me. I mean, everybody's different, but for me that seemed to be the point. And so I thought I'd love to try some other ones. And so then I got the Maybelline Dream Cushion, and I thought I would compare the two because I've tried this one a lot. I do really love this. I love the way it looks on my skin, but it doesn't wear super long on me. Maybe this one will be different, maybe it won't, but I'm just curious to see if I can find a cushion foundation that would wear a little bit better on my combo to oily skin. We are in the colder months, and so this is maybe a little bit better for me now, because, this is definitely pretty luminous. It's meant to be. It's, True Match Lumi. I'm just curious to see if this one performs any better for me. I really like this one. And again, the point for me is to kind of put it on a light makeup day. Maybe I'm only wearing it for part of the day. And so I don't mind that this doesn't last super long. And again, it's very easy to touch up. So that doesn't bother me. However, I just love to see if there's something that would be even better. I also want to try the Wet n Wild one. I'm not necessarily interested in trying high-end ones, but if you have one that you really love, definitely let me know in the comments. But whichever one, performs better, I can certainly compare it to another one if you want me to, but I just thought I'd try these two together since I got both of them. Plus, my eye's kind of bothering me, and so I wanted to do a light makeup, and I was gonna film an eyeshadow thing, but we're not doing that. So I figured this would be a good thing to do today. It's about 3:20 right now, and so I'm not gonna wear this throughout a whole day, which I wouldn't anyway, so for me that doesn't matter, but I am gonna wear this through the rest of the evening, and hopefully these shades are pretty much the same because I'm gonna do one on one side, one on the other. So, and I haven't even opened up the Maybelline one. So the L'Oreal one I have in the shade N3.5. And you can see it looks like that. Hopefully that's not blinding you too much. And then let's see about the Maybelline one, which you can see I haven't even used this at all. Hopefully they'll be pretty much the same, because otherwise I won't be able to do that. But okay, let's see. Maybe somewhat similar, hopefully. We'll see if we can make it work. If it looks horrible, then this may be a dud, but hopefully we can make it work. All right, so I'll do the L'Oreal on this side of my face, which I'll apply first because I've just used that one before, and then I will put the Maybelline on this side. And I haven't primed my face at all. I'm not going to prime. I just put on a little moisturizer. That's it. So I'll show you a little bit what this looks like, but then I will go ahead and do it on the other side. And I just kind of press it in, and I press it into my skin. I pull it down a little bit, but mostly I just press, and it just looks so beautiful, natural looking. I really enjoy the way that it looks, and it's a good light makeup day kind of thing. And it just looks like my skin. And that's really what I've been using it for on days where I want to put on a little something, like running around for errands or just with my daughter, but I don't want to do a whole you know, foundation look. All right, so I'm gonna finish applying this one. I'll be right back. Okay, so you can see the difference. I mean, you still really see my skin, but it just evens everything out, makes it a little bit smoother. I really love the way that that looks. So let's try the Maybelline, and I'll do it up here for you a little bit, but then I'm gonna kind of need to get in there. This one looks a little more, like there's a lot more in there, and that's probably just because it's new. A lot more comes off on the sponge than in the other one. That's okay. This one looks like it's a little more neutral, which I actually really do like. So hopefully they'll look okay next to each other and it won't be too much of a difference. Right away, I'm noticing a lot more coverage. Not like too much, but definitely more coverage than the L'Oreal. Also has that nice luminosity, but we'll see how it holds up. Yeah, so like I said, there's definitely a little bit more coverage, but still light, still looks really pretty. I do feel like a lot comes off on this sponge, but that may change as you use the product more. I just had to be a little bit more careful if I wanted to add a little bit. But I think it looks really nice. The shades are okay. I mean, I don't know about when I actually am editing this. It's hard to tell right now, but right now it seems okay. So hopefully it's close enough. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. I am going to powder because I always do all over my face, but I will let you know everything that I use when I come back. Okay, so I finished the rest of my makeup. Obviously, I kept it very natural, partly because it's that kind of a product for me, but also because, again, my eye is bothering me, and so because I'm not wearing any eye makeup, I didn't want it to look too weird that I have like too much on the rest of my face, if that makes sense, which it's so weird to see myself with makeup on, but not anything on my eyes, because I usually at least put on mascara, but I just want to like try and leave my eye alone as much as I can so that hopefully I can play with some makeup in the next couple days. So you tell me in the comments if you see a difference or if you think that they look pretty much the same. I think they look pretty much the same right now. But we'll have to see how they wear. I think everything went on nicely. I used my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer underneath my eyes. Again, a little bit more of a natural concealer with my Essence Brighten Up on top of that. I used RCMA No Color Powder on the rest of my face because there's no color to it, so I didn't want to add any coverage or anything like that. I'm wearing the Tarte Park Ave Princess bronzer on my face. It's in my 2019 Project Pan, and also in my 2019 Project Pan, the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink Blush. I'm also wearing the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter because it's my go-to, like more natural looking highlighter, because again, with not a whole lot of makeup on, I didn't want to look too unnaturally highlighted. So I picked that one. I'm wearing this Maybelline Brow Fiber Volumizer in my brows. I'm so sad that they're discontinuing this, or they already did discontinue it, I think. I'm very bummed. I don't know how long this will last me, but this is my go-to product for when I'm not using a pencil on my brows. It's the only thing that really adds a lot to my brows. Like that, nothing else is like this. I'm just so bummed about it. If you know where I can get more of these or whatever, or if there's something that's similar to this, please let me know because I absolutely love this and I'm so sad that it's not being sold anymore. And then on my lips, I just have this Lancome Juicy Shaker in Piece of Cake. I'll probably put something on my lips later that's different, but for right now, I just wanted to put that on because it's nice and natural and pretty. So that's what I look like so far. I will check in with you a little bit later. I don't know if I will check in once or twice. It may just be once at the end of the evening when I come home, just to kind of show you what it looks like and see if there's any difference. This is not necessarily something that I'm going to do over multiple times. This is just a simple wear test just to see, you know, if there's any difference in the longevity of these cushion foundations, if there's a difference at the end of the evening. Oh, my daughter's up from her nap. But anyway, we'll see how it is. I will update you a little bit later so that you can see for yourself what it looks like, and I'll see if there's any difference. Let me turn off that monitor so you don't have to hear her chatting, although it's pretty cute, I think. As far as my future opinions on it, I've already talked about the L'Oreal one, but for the Maybelline one, just stay tuned for a beauty blab later on as far as if it becomes a favorite, something that's just okay, or if I really don't like it, you'll have to just stay tuned for that because I'm not going to do like a full video on that product or anything. All right, so that's it for now. I will see you a little bit later. Okay, hello again. It has been over 7 hours, so that's longer than I would probably typically wear one of these foundations anyway. So I figured that's a pretty good amount. I'm kind of ready to like wash my face. I'm already in my pajamas and everything, just kind of relaxing, but I wanted to pop on and show you. So as a reminder, this is the L'Oreal side. This is the Maybelline side. So I was looking up close in my mirror, really trying to look carefully. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Well, so first of all, yes, I am definitely oily pretty much on both sides. I mean, my nose, I tried to do half and half. My nose is definitely oily, but I definitely get the most oily right here on my nose and right here. But I feel like, and it's very, very close, but I feel like the Maybelline side is just a hair better. And I noticed that like around my nose, like if you see on this side versus this side, it's very, very subtle difference. Like it's just barely. Plus also like if you can see in the lines in my forehead, because of course I have lines in my forehead and so it always creases up there. I feel like it's more on this side than on this side. Maybe that's just me. You tell me if you disagree or if you see what I'm talking about, and I feel like, I mean, everything, you know, all of my like blush and highlight and everything, it's all still there on both sides. You know, the shininess is from the highlight. It wore off a little bit on my chin, but that was just from eating. Sorry that I'm not looking. I'm just trying to look and see what I'm telling you. So both are wearable, but I would say if I was going to repurchase one, I would probably go for the Maybelline. But again, I'm still really curious to try other cushion foundations to see if there's something even better. You know, the Wet n Wild one, I've heard good things about, and that one's even cheaper than both of these. I mean, these are actually pretty pricey. Maybe the L'Oreal was more. I mean, I got both of them with a sale. So I would say, you know, if you're going to buy one of these, buy one of them on sale because there are always deals at the drugstore or Ulta with coupons and whatnot. Like, try and use, you know, coupons, try and wait for a sale, stack coupons, stack sales and coupons. I mean, just try and get a good deal on it because these are definitely a little bit pricey. And like I said, you get way less product in something like this than you do in a normal foundation, even just from the drugstore. So, you know, you're paying foundation price, but you're getting half of the amount of product. So just something to keep in mind. But like I have mentioned about cushion foundations, for me, I found a purpose for them. And it's great for me for a quick, light type of makeup. And so I've really been enjoying it for that. And this is longer than I would really wear either of them, truthfully. So for me, when it starts to break up like this, when it starts to kind of look like I need to touch up, that's at the point where I would start to probably take it off, you know, or, you know, I would just touch it up. So that does not bother me at all. But like I said, I think that the Maybelline is maybe just a tiny bit better. And again, there's just slightly more coverage in that one, which is kind of nice. I don't know. You let me know in the comments below what you think about how it looks on me, you know, either from when I first applied it to now, either or. And, you know, and also if you've tried these foundations, both of these cushion foundations, one of them, let me know what your experience was, what your skin type is. And if you've tried any other cushion foundations that you think I should be trying, if you want me to compare some of the other ones to these, you know, I could put up the Wet n Wild against the Maybelline and see which one wins out there. I could also try a high-end version, you know, if there's one that you think is really worth that higher price tag, I'd be willing to try it. So let me know. But I hope that you enjoyed this little comparison video. I thought it would be a fun thing to do, sort of a battle of the cushion foundations from the drugstore. If you like this video, please make sure and give it a big thumbs up. That really does help out my channel so much. I post videos every single Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Time. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to stick around, and I really hope to see you next time.